So I did have a little bit of y'all are getting like my entire psychiatric history in these, but I've been on a journey to get back on medication and to like get my levels up. And the last little bit is this Prozac. And so I got started on a really small dose and we're going to increase it slowly. It's working in small doses. Like it's working a little, which is great, but I'm still like catastrophizing and I'm still having these moments. So yesterday I was sitting down to edit and I spotted these two like bites on my ankle. And my brain immediately went to bed bugs because I don't know if you've ever had them, but I've had them twice that I know of back in Chicago, and it was hell because you don't know where they are. You have to wash everything. You have to steam everything. It's just awful. And I don't wash my drag. What am I gonna do? You can't put this in the wash. Anyway, so I was like, I went to Chicago. I got bed bugs in the hotel. I did this and my life's gonna suck for a while. And we can't film. I just went to this like dark place. I went ahead and made an appointment with the same dermatologist that talked me off a ledge for my mole a few weeks ago. I went in this morning and I was like, I have bed bugs. Look at my bites, I have bed bugs. And she was like, oh, yeah, that's not bed bug bites. And I was like, are you sure? And she's like, yeah. And she explained like why it's definitely not. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna up my Prozac.
Yeah.
I said that out loud to her. And she was like, and then the girl that was with her, like the physician's assistant, she was there the last time I was there too. And she was like, well, no, because we love seeing you. And I was like, you want me to continue to have mental breakdowns so that you can see me? I was like, watch me on YouTube, bitch. I didn't say the bitch part, but I was like, you could just watch me on YouTube. And we all laughed.
Oh, that's fun.
We all laughed.
That's fun.
But y'all, listen, check in with yourself. If you feel like you have a crazy thought, you're insane.
Are you in there still?
Yeah. I need a therapist who pushes back. I don't know if you've noticed. I talk a lot.
I've never noticed that. I'm trying to get you to
You're
talk
literally,
a little bit
you
more.
just interrupted me. Like, this is so typical Alexis. Like, ugh. Yeah, and she just, like, lets me talk. And then it'll be like, we've got 10 minutes left in the session, and she hasn't said a word. And I'm like, do you want to jump in here? I mean, she's helped me with a couple things. Like, she's had some really great insights.
Have you ever had a truly amazing therapist?
Yes. My one in Chicago, Rachel, 2 years.
Okay.
She changed my life.
Oh, good.
And I get it. You're not going to get the same person every time. She changed my life. I'm not going to get a life-changing therapist again for a while, probably, statistically, according to math.
But isn't that their whole point, is that they should be able to help you change your life?
Curtis made a good point today, because I was talking to him about it. And he was like, well, what are your goals in therapy? And I was like, oh. To be better? Whereas Rachel, she was my sex therapist, and I had like very specific things I needed, like I wanted to work on. And I was like, oh, so she's not a mind reader, and that's on me. That's on me.
My brief stints in therapy, it's like voice lessons. It's like I do it for a little bit, and then I think, I don't want to do this anymore. Maybe it's that I'm impatient, though. Maybe it's that I want things to be faster. I definitely am impatient as fuck.
Yes, queen.
Yeah.
Work, mama, slay.
So the person I'm seeing, they have a dog, and the dog is precious, but the dog doesn't like anybody but that person. So I haven't been able.
What kind of dog is it?
He's like a sweet, he's like a basset hound / something.
A basset hound?
Yeah.
Being aggressive?
I don't know if he's aggressive or if he's just like doesn't like new people or whatever. So I've only been there once, and like they had to put the dog in the room, and it just felt like I was like, I don't want the dog to have to go be in a room. That's sad.
Yeah.
And then last night they were like, well, do you want to just come to my place? I'm gonna come pick you up. We'll go to my place. We're gonna try and get you to hang out with the dog. And I was like,
that's so sweet.
It made me so happy because I would have been fine with just like, this is going to take a long time. So let's just, while we're getting to know each other, let's just focus on us.
Sorry, my dog is tearing something up, but it's your toy. Good girl.
Good girl.
Oh, shit.
And then we got close. The dog was unsure of me, but I do think he wanted to. I do think he wanted to get
That's how I
into
felt
it.
the first time I met you too. I was like, I'm not sure, but I think I want this.
Yeah, and it was funny because actually it is like the first time we met because you were growling a lot, and they had to put that harness on you.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, that was my binge drinking days, and it's really not. And have I ever told the story of when I got super, super drunk, and I don't have a lot of memory, but I know I got in a fight with Katya on the sidewalk? Did I tell you that? I don't have clear memories of anything, but she and Trixie were at Roscoe's. This was years and years and years ago. And she was outside smoking, like in a little alcove. And I have a memory of yelling at her. But that's it. Later on the night, I almost got arrested in the 7-Eleven. No memory of any of it. I could never yell at her again because I don't want her to like, well, I shouldn't yell at her.
You've
ever.
yelled at a lot of RuPaul's Drag Race girls.
I have.
Brooklyn Heights.
I have. But, you know, I did it when I was in an emotional, stressful situation.
Yeah.
In that I was binge drinking and I was in a dark, dark place. I will say one of the most exciting parts about aging...
Yelling at Katya. Oh.
Yelling at Katya was she didn't cry. No, is that, like, the anger is gone.
Careful what you say, baby girl.
No, I mean,
because...
I get mad. I love getting mad. But I meant, like, I'm not a mean drunk anymore. That was a dark place and time.
Yeah.
I can
I'm
be.
just not a drunk anymore.
I know. I mean, me neither, really.
Yeah, I think that's probably it. I think if we were to really
That's
try,
true.
we might visit. You know who we are tonight? We're going to Wednesday and the other girl, Pink. Remember Wednesday last year?
Yeah.
Did you ever watch that?
Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
Oh, fun.
And I love the song she does.
Yeah. Calling
Come
out
on,
around
go
the
to-
world.
is it
Are you ready
Wednesday?
for a brand new
It's not Monday,
week?
not Tuesday, not Thursday,
Summer's
not Friday, but
here and the time
Wednesday.
is right
Wednesday.
for Wednesday in the street. She was
Wednesday.
such a good voice.
Yeah, she should be on Broadway. All right, let's get started. Hello, welcome to IMHO.
In my homosexual opinion.
I'm Darby.
And I'm Alexis P. Bubbles, and the P today stands for pleased as punch to be back here in Germany. It's been a while.
Guten Tag, guten
It's
Tag.
been a while. We haven't been to Germany.
Schnitzel.
We had, I had to get my passport renewed, and I had to get a new picture taken because the last time I didn't have eyebrows when I took my passport picture.
Yeah.
And I drew them on, but I didn't notice they were like too uneven. I do think eyebrows are sisters, not twins, but I don't always think
I don't think those were
that-
sisters. Those were neighbors.
those were neighbors.
Yeah, for sure.
Sort of like
Your
biblical neighbor, like not actual neighbor, just like love thy neighbor or whatever. And these two weren't loving each other.
yeah.
Because they were far away. They started about here.
The
and then
Bible's
one
made
went
up,
down.
so we don't
and
have to
one-
love our neighbor.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to.
Speaking of fiction, I've been reading a book.
Okay.
It's called The House on the Cerulean Sea or whatever.
That's blue.
It's a gay book about magic
Oh,
or
it's
whatever.
gay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. There we go. Wait, it's a magic book.
Yeah.
Does it start out with the guy getting the job and he doesn't exactly know what it is?
Yes.
I
you
started
read that.
it. I started
Oh,
it.
you started it?
I read it the first 100 pages. I'm just not a fantasy person.
See, I am.
typically.
I am. Well, and that reflected in our outfits tonight. You like real, dark, feet on the earth,
Earther.
salt of the earth, earth
Salter.
truther. I like cotton
Flat
candy
earther.
pink, head of my clouds. Come. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That's all those words together.
No, but it's cute so far. It's fun.
Yeah, I mean, it is really cute, and I love when gay characters get horny in words. I brought it, okay, I'm not reading. I go through spurts, as they
You
say.
do go through spurts because every once in a while you'll be like, oh, I read this book, and it'll be like this much,
Yeah.
this big.
I like challenging myself when I get bored, but because there's so much Drag Race, I don't have
We
to
don't have
challenge
time.
myself. I'm already challenged, okay? The
Yeah.
Challenger?
Should we?
Yeah.
No, we were covering 3, but we're gonna do a truncated version. We're gonna keep it tight.
Keep it tight, keep it coin slot. I love these girls. However, we have a lot to cover, so we're just gonna...
We're gonna get right into it.
Yeah, that was
And
a technical term. by
I'm
the way.
gonna look for. Oh, this was the Club Kids.
Oh, right.
This was Club Kids Couture or whatever.
Oh, and good, because we don't really have to talk about the challenge, because it was
What was it? I forget.
the judge, the fake judge thing.
Do
Improv.
you want to know something?
I thought Barbie was a good judge.
I think Barbie's good at everything so
Yeah,
far. I
I'm
like her
enjoying her.
hosting.
Me
Yeah.
too.
I like her style out of main stage.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see her style more fleshed out in future seasons.
Yes. Well,
I think
she
she's
revealed in one of
great.
these episodes that she's non-bine. I'm so excited to see that continue to evolve and change.
Yeah.
I really liked her look on this runway. She went back to the classic Barbie hair.
Pink hair, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
the little tiny little
The
ponytail.
bob,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cute.
So first up, we have Lorelai Rivers, and she is in Moo Cow Club
She's
Kid.
Cow, yeah.
She's Cow. I think it's really cute.
It's cute. Yeah. She's beautiful.
Uh-huh.
I love that kind of cow.
Yvonne Nightstand, cute.
I loved this.
Yeah.
I think Yvonne does a really great job at fucking up her makeup. I mean, like, switching it up. She fucks with it, right? I really enjoy it.
If I saw this person in a club,
Mm-hmm.
I would want to, like, wave at them from afar.
I just watched the episode of House of Usher last night with the club. No
Are you
spoilers.
okay. I finished the house.
I'm okay. I can't say the same for everybody else.
Damn. I do want to have a talk with Netflix because Usher was not in the series and it is false advertising.
Well, that's a spoiler. I was kind of hoping at the end he'd come in and he'd go,
I'm falling.
yes.
Nikita Vegas. Now we love her.
We love her, and I loved the hair and the makeup with this. I didn't understand the whole, like, I get that she was trying to do, like, a political message. I don't know that I want to go to a rave to hear
Politics?
Yeah.
And I, on the other hand, think that we should only do politics in raves. So,
Oh, yeah.
debates on Molly.
Okay, to be fair, Mitch McConnell, it looks like he's in a K-hole.
Yeah.
So I think he might be doing it in a rave, currently.
Mitch McKay-hole.
Yes.
Tessa Testicle. Oh. Okay, I love her hair. I love her face. She's got titties. Club Kid.
I never vibed with her style.
No, but I vibed with her so much. I thought she was so funny TV. I thought she was good at the challenges decently. I would see her on All Stars.
Agreed with her. Okay.
Metamorkid. I just love Metamorkid.
Oh my god, I loved this look. Cut out stars and string. She's so fucking cool.
I
That is
love
someone
her.
I would,
with
if I saw in a
each
rave,
episode, yeah,
I'd be like, I like that.
I would see her from afar and I would go,
Hi.
because that's how you know if I really like you. If I just go, and then if I'm attracted to you, like sexually, romantically, I do this.
You must really like me a lot because every time you come over to announce yourself, when she's coming up the stairs, she goes, hello?
Me and my roommate do that. My roommate Mary, who's the funniest person besides you.
Thank you. Whoa. Curtis and I have started doing, there's a little old lady on TikTok who I'm absolutely obsessed with, and she sounds like a cartoon character, and she's obsessed with her granddaughter. And so when her granddaughter's in bed for what she thinks is too long in the morning, she'll come in and she'll go, how are you? Can I do anything for you? Oh, okay. So in the morning, when I see Curtis, I go, how are you? Can I do anything? You get it.
Victoria Shakespeare. I think this is a cool Club Kid outfit.
That's cute. Club Kid looks, unless you do something super outrageous, they all kind of look the same. Let's be honest. I mean,
Yeah.
there's only so much you can do in the club, as the kids have said.
Pandora Knox, Lisa
Okay,
Frank
now this is
Fantasy.
fucking
Now
cool.
this is
Yeah,
cool.
that is cool.
Yeah, tinsel hair, cool.
I would love to see a bunch of
Oh,
elementary
wig.
school
This was
kids.
a wig reveal too, and titties.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, scratch the elementary school kid thing. I forgot about the titties. I was thinking of an elementary school rave, and it's all Lisa Frank, but then she pulled her
The
tits
Lisa
out, and
Frank
that's
party.
We're not
If we
for
were
that.
ever on Real Housewives and we threw parties, mine instead of like a white party, I would throw a Lisa Frank party.
Okay, we have too much to cover right now, but I do want to, at some point, tell you the story of Lisa Frank. I watched a TikTok, and I know it all, and it's bonkers.
Okay. Kelly Hilton.
I loved this look.
I did too.
I gotta say, I've been very pleased with what Kelly has been delivering as of late. Her makeup seems a little more crisp. I don't know. I just really enjoy it.
Fuzzy pom pom hair. It's so cool. Who won this episode?
This can't be. Oh, yeah. Lorelai.
Oh yeah, Lorelai Rivers.
Lorelai won.
Lorelai Rivers won.
No, I didn't like her look. Wait, what was the challenge? Oh, she was funny in the challenge.
She was
sorry,
funny
I
in the
forgot
challenge.
Courtroom.
Courtroom. And then we did unfortunately finally send Tessa Testicle home.
Well, we got a lip sync
surgically
between her
removed.
and Pandora. It was Pandora's first
Oh.
bottom placement, and she bends over
Yeah.
backwards. She starts walking. My favorite part, of course, was Nikita celebrated as the judges were critiquing Pandora, like giving her negative critiques. Nikita, I live for that. I live for you. I love you. Anyway, yeah. So of course Pandora sent Tessa home.
Yeah.
Come on. She bent over
we're
backwards.
not sending Pandora. Yeah.
Yes.
And Tessa's been in the bottom, so we bid adieu to Tessa Testicle.
We're gonna put her back in her sack.
we-
Send her home.
We have it removed, and we give her a gel one to take with her.
In case she needs to replace
In
one.
case she wants to
You never know.
replace
Sometimes
it.
they get away from you. So we go to the next episode, and it's Snatch Game.
And it's Snatch Game.
Now,
We do have one person I recognize.
Because of Brazil. Well, there was 3. There was Mozart, Beethoven, and then the
Oh,
girl
Arnold.
from Brazil.
Arnold.
And Arnold. There's 4.
Oh, there's 4.
There's 4 you recognize. We're not going to go deep into it because, again, we're just trying to catch up.
Yeah.
But I don't know if anyone's ever said this before. I enjoyed it because when they were laughing, even if I didn't get the joke, I knew it was funny. You know, because on these, you have to... Oh, God, this is so brilliant. This might be over your head. But when other people are laughing at the joke, it's your cue to laugh.
Can I see a little
Yeah.
here? So, do you mind if I take a swing at it? Because it was really close to what I usually always say.
I mean, you can. I don't want you to get embarrassed. Go ahead.
So the thing about comedy challenges in these international franchises where they're not speaking the
Can I
language
sit
that
back here? Oh, I was going to let you know that you need to clear your throat. Okay. We can continue on.
So the thing about comedy challenges,
Right.
that when in franchises where they're not speaking the language that I speak,
Right.
you have to use your context clues. When the people around them laugh at what they say, that tells me that it's funny.
And that's how I knew Kelly was funny. I mean, I did love her bald cap.
I did
That
love
made
bald
me
cap.
Google,
Bald caps are always funny.
Yeah.
Beethoven though, or who was it?
Beethoven Day.
Who was the one that was?
Beethoven was deaf, Lorelai bad.
Okay, well, I liked how it started off. I liked that she was like, "Oh, hey, girl, how are you? Good to see you." Like, I
Yeah.
thought it would have been funny if she'd have done that once and then just been herself.
Yeah, but she kept going.
Yeah, so that wasn't good. But you know what? I loved this runway. It was culinary couture, or like serve it up
Serve
good.
it up, eat it. Oh
Serve
my God,
it up
I loved
good.
this
I
runway.
freaking love this. I think Barbie looks absolutely
Barbie
gorgeous.
looks gorgeous.
She looks
Gold
absolutely
is
gorgeous.
really nice on her.
Gold is good.
Gold is good.
We
You heard
start
it here
off
first.
with Pandora Knox, and we're getting her pussy, and I love it.
I
It's so beautiful.
Loved this.
She is
And-
beautiful, and she did that cool makeup again.
Yeah, and now we know where the clit is. Although, if I'm ever faced with one and it's not rhinestoned, I'm gonna get lost again.
Yeah.
It was gorgeous.
It was
Truly, what a
beautiful.
beautiful pussy.
And also, like,
And brilliant. So funny.
yeah, Victoria Shakespeare, she was fun too.
Bitch, I loved this. I thought it was cute as fuck.
I did think it was cute as fuck.
Uh-oh.
I loved the
Oh,
rhinestone.
you worked at Melting Pot, so you're very pure about your fondue. Go ahead.
No. We've seen her time and time again.
Melt.
And she is always in like a bikini bottom and some, I just want her to show us some variety. Shakespeare himself, he did it all. He did comedies, he did tragedies,
He did
and he did
incest.
poems. Wait,
Uh-huh.
Shakespeare did incest?
You did poems? I understand that. I absolutely do.
But this is
But this
really
was
good.
so fucking cute.
This is really good.
Oh, I loved it.
And I love fondue. So anytime fondue
Yeah.
gets representation,
Do
I
you
feel good.
fondue? Do you have a stick?
Kelly Hilton, so adorable.
This was so cute.
so
And
camp.
She had the little like dishes.
She had the dishes with the actual dishes inside.
Those are the kinds of costumes that I immediately think of. That was a bitch to pack. I know it
Yeah.
was.
Yvonne Nightstand, she was a sausage fest, sausage picnic.
I loved this so much.
I thought it was really cute.
I liked that one of the judges was like, if we took the wieners away, lol, that is a couture dress. Like, that's gorgeous. That's fashion.
Yeah,
I loved it.
I did too. Well done. Oh, and it looks like she's got egg earrings.
Look at her makeup.
Yeah,
Every
she's
time,
really
her makeup
good.
is gorgeous.
Okay, but this for me was my favorite. Lorelai Rivers in this sandwich dress. Holy shit.
Yeah.
This is incredible. The
Yeah.
detail.
Yeah.
How everything
Yes, queen.
everything is like
Coming
it's
up
so
Lorelai.
much. It's so much, but it's put together and there's still a silhouette and the giant piece of bacon on the back and the hair.
I just feel like Lorelai has really grown throughout this competition. And I think she went from what I presumed was going to be an early out to really a contender. I mean, until the next episode. But
Yeah.
I'm so impressed by her.
Well,
So
and I think
impressed.
she's stunning. So
Yeah, she
this
is.
to see this kind of camp glamour glamp. I think this is so
I
beautiful.
mean, us models, we can be funny. So we're loud.
Well, they actually told us to stop being so funny because it was distracting
Who's
Anna
us?
Winter.
Oh, you're like a model management person.
I was the water girl.
You make sure the models stay wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen that clip of Daniel Radcliffe, Lindsay Mendez,
Yes.
and
Jonathan Groff.
Jonathan Groff talking about how he's wet?
Yeah.
I've watched it like 40 times because it makes me laugh so hard every time.
And you want to see them wet, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I love Lindsay Mendez's voice. YouTube Lindsay Mendez and The Ballad of Sarah Berry. It's a perfect Halloween song. You'll love it. You'll love it.
Also, Daniel Radcliffe. I think he's a really,
Tiny
really
little-
talented up and comer.
tiny little-
He hasn't really been in much.
It's his.
But
this
I
is
love
his
that.
chance. I think this is going to shoot.
Oh, I
him
think
to
this has got
stardom.
Merrily We Roll.
Along.
Honey, Metamorkid is a cracked egg. And I love it.
Did you understand it?
No, not at first.
But it doesn't matter, right?
Not at first. I didn't
loved
understand it. But once you look at it, you're like, oh my God. And then the makeup, the sad expression, the hair. I am loving the runways on Germ.
Oh, 100%.
They're so good. They're like campy and fun and bright and colorful, but couture. And I love it so much.
It's not, some of the prompts for the runways for Germany haven't been my favorite, but these
what the
looks
girls are doing, what the kids are
so
doing.
incredible.
Yeah.
Metamorkid. It's in her name.
Metamorkid. All right, now I'm interested to hear your thoughts on Nikita Vegas because I know that we love Nikita Vegas, and I want to hear your thoughts on her caviar
Okay,
look.
I just want to say, I'm wearing all black in mourning because, spoiler, this episode did not go her way.
Which we'll talk about.
Which we'll talk about. I'll cry. We'll get over it. I agree with one of the judges. I loved everything from the waist up. The way it just kind of ended and where it ended on her leg, plus the shoe choice. I don't know.
See, and I didn't mind the boots and the mini dress. And I loved that you came out, looks like a little black dress, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh wow, those are like balls. It's caviar.
It's caviar.
For me, it was the hair that I didn't love.
I agree.
But I loved the can.
I wish the hair had been silver for the can to match the can.
Yes, or she was wearing hair when there was a snippet at the very end when she was going out of the workroom. She was wearing like this black slicked back hair. Yeah, that was like really close. And I thought that would have been perfect. I don't know why she did this. Also, do you remember when
her face is gorgeous?
She's so gorgeous.
I love her.
Do you remember
makeup.
when Dorinda
She's so mean
had
looking
SNL do Lady Gaga's bubble dress for her?
Yeah, and they kept falling off.
Yeah, this was like that. Have you ever had caviar?
No.
You've never?
Mm-mm.
I feel like you would love it.
I think I would love it too. I love oysters.
And salty. Briny.
Yeah,
I don't think caviar is briny, but it is salty. We should have it on Pringles.
Oh,
that's what you do.
New York, Real Houses of New York.
Well, people were doing that before then.
Sure, Pringles are fine. But if I have the option of a cracker, I'm always going to pick a cracker. I love crackers, y'all. Club crackers, get the fuck out of my house. I love it. Are you kidding? I mean, it's a lot of sodium. I'm gonna die.
So the winner is actually gonna go ahead and
have to be Kelly Hilton.
Kelly Hilton, congratulations!
She won Snatch Game.
That's so good.
Listen, Kelly is. Now that Nikita's dead, sorry, spoiler, I think Kelly is my pick. I'm obsessed with her. I'm deeply, deeply obsessed. Anyway, so happy
We're
for
going
her.
to have to join the Hilton Honors.
Absolutely. I need those points.
Now, this is the first time there's going to be a bottom 3 lip sync. Nikita Vegas, Lorelai Rivers, and Victoria Shakespeare. I don't know about you, but I'm thinking, I love Victoria Shakespeare. I thought her Snatch Game was bad, but I think she's good.
I agree.
But she has been in the bottom so much.
Yeah.
I just think it was her time. This was for her to go. This was hers to lose. But then she got up on the judges' table and she was doing all that. What did you think of this?
I gotta say, as a viewer, I loved the chaos. Mm-hmm. However, I'm more identified with and loved Nikita's response to it, which was, that was selfish.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think Nikita has a leg to stand on with that argument. You're fighting for your life here. Like, there's no rules. But I don't know. As a judge, for me, part of me, I would not like that if someone got up on that.
No.
But
I wouldn't either.
Everyone was doing stuff and throwing their bodies around except for Nikita. And I think the judges' hands were tied at that point. I thought Nikita did fine, though.
I thought Nikita did good. I thought her reveals were a little clunky, and then taking the wig off and having nothing underneath it.
I agree.
It's kind of a death rattle.
I wanted the track record to count a little more. And I know I'm biased because
and I
Nikita's
didn't think she
the
did
love of my life.
that bad in the Snatch Game.
When the judges gave their critique about it just kind of staying at one level of her just like being angry the whole time, I saw that note.
Yeah.
I see how she was been the bottom. I don't know that she should have been in like the bottom 3.
Yeah, we could have made.
You could have.
We could have made this a little.
You could have saved
yeah.
her. Maybe they knew that she would win because she's so incredible. They can't have that right now. They can't have the winner be so clear.
Yeah,
they did it for
maybe
the story.
They wanted to do it. I don't know. Well, how do you say goodbye in German?
Goodbye.
Good.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I sound like Babar.
You sound like who?
Babar?
Babar?
It's not Babar?
I think it's Babar.
Babar. Isn't like an American sound?
Yeah, but I think it's still Babar.
Babar. Babar.
Babar.
Babar.
But I don't think it's Babar. I think it's Babar.
Babar's funnier. Can you imagine meeting an elephant wearing a suit and his name is Babar? So anyway, so she goes, and then there's another episode, although nothing matters anymore since Nikita's gone.
From Babar to Balls, it's the ball. What do you think about Barbie?
My favorite look so far.
Cool. She looks like Mad Max.
And I love the volume. I love the volume.
And I like the face. Yeah. Super cool. So we're going to do the girl by girl. We're going to discuss all their looks. Now, the first category was three-way reveal.
Take it off 3 times.
Madame Orchid, in the grand tradition of butterfly cocoons, started by Miss Jasmine Masters. We have a butterfly cocoon moment. And this is really good.
Yeah.
She's a fuzzy caterpillar, and then she's in a cocoon coat. And then I love this. This is like a gorgeous, like...
I loved everything.
Yeah.
I loved every moment. I mean, well, okay. The coat wasn't my favorite, but I love fuzzy drag, okay? And this dress, get the fuck out.
It was beautiful. The way the
Gorgeous.
wings on the...
I want to see that photographed.
And then, bitch, her second look was the future or whatever.
The future or whatever, yeah.
And she was like a fish person.
That waist makes me jealous.
The waist is
I'm
very
gonna be
tiny.
honest.
For me, it was the way she was carrying herself with the wig and kind of like looking out from under and like slowly going across.
It's terrifying.
It's
In a fashion way.
so cool.
Yeah.
And then she constructed this look from garbage, and it was cute.
So cute.
Yeah,
It was
I
very
love the
clearly-
hair.
It was very clearly like something that was constructed. I only say that because when I was watching it, when we got to the final category, I was like, oh, everyone's clothes look a little worse than their other categories. And then I remembered, oh, they had to make this out of
Yeah.
trash.
Yeah.
And I love garbage.
Yvonne Nightstand, she did like a denim, like a Britney look.
She did the Britney
It's-
reveal.
Yeah. Oh, bitch. Have you been seeing all the stuff?
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Are we gonna read that?
I'm just going to ask Bible Girl what she thinks.
I like it.
I loved it. We did get a lot of nipple, which I'm thinking she probably did not intend. But listen, as a long, skinny person myself, sometimes our nipples are just higher than we want them.
Yeah. Her future was like a robot.
It was a MILF. It was
MILF,
it
yeah.
Was, well, what
A
I
RILF.
loved,
RILF.
they were like, oh, it's DILF. And the guy judge was like, yeah, drag, I like fuck. And I was like, you got it, baby. It wasn't my favorite, I gotta be honest.
No, but it was funny.
It's a funny bit.
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
like Mean Girls in the Future.
Yeah.
What's her name's mom? And then her final look, construction look, was pretty.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I did too. I
And
love
loved
the
her makeup. She really thought this was her moment because the look was really pretty. However, like there were just other people that outperformed her in all of the categories. You know, as a whole, I think maybe the second category kind of knocked her out.
Yeah, Pandora Knox. Holy shit. The way the first reveal came, she came out and she just leaned back and it went shunk, and then she was a snake, a sneaky snake.
And that's the real term. It shunked.
She shunked all over that stage.
And she snaked.
And then she snaked, and then she came out the snake, and she was ballet. She was on point,
The whole time.
which is
A lot.
apropos for her because she's been on
You
point
told
this whole
me-
time.
There you go. You told me about the hot ballet dancer guy on TikTok. Mm-hmm. And now I'm obsessed. I've watched every single video.
He's so funny.
He's so hot.
There's a guy. His name is Louis DeFelice, and he's hot, and he does
so hot.
and he does ballet content,
But self-aware,
He
but self-aware.
does, right? But he does a lot of content of like, okay, iPhone, I'm gonna type in my name. I've done it a lot. Maybe you could recognize it this time, and then he'll be the iPhone, and he'll be like, yeah, go ahead, and he'll be like LOU, and the iPhone's just like, because isn't that funny? Doesn't that iPhone do that to you?
Yeah, yeah, all the time. That was no notes. Brilliant delivery. Listen, that would have been much funnier if she was a hot ballet dancer instead of just being a hot cotton candy machine.
So you think I'm hot?
Oh, because yesterday was pronoun day, and I'm showing you that I respect you. You're not just pronouns to me. Right? Sorry, they, them.
Then she was Mad Max of the future.
Brilliant.
Cool.
So
Kinda
fucking
scary.
cool. Yeah. Well, the future's scary.
And then her last look, she put a bow on it.
This looked like she made it at home.
This was really cool.
Was really well done.
Her makeup for me is always so good.
Oh, I know. And I love fur. Again, I love a furry look, and it went right up her puss. I loved that.
Yeah. Lorelai Rivers, she was Stevie Nicks. I do agree with them that the grayscale looked really cool.
And there's no denying she's gorgeous. She has a beautiful face. I thought it was an odd choice. You have those two iconic looks from the album, and then you have to just add a third one. Mm-hmm. And then the third one is just the name of the song written on a bodysuit. Not my favorite.
Her second look, she was Sludge Queen. I thought it was pretty.
Oh yeah, I love pollution.
Yeah.
I do it.
And then her third look was pants.
Lorelai, girl, are you listening? Stop it. What are you doing? Why do you pants? It's so much pant. And they're
always a wide
beautiful.
leg.
You're beautiful. But stop hiding behind those pants. They're never, sorry, I'm very worked up. They're never the right size. I don't know. As my dress falls off.
The material gives a pajama pant.
Listen, pajama jeans was a moment in time, and we've moved past it. You're too young to even know what that was.
Yeah.
But this is what you're pajama jeaning.
But we love you.
I do, but stop.
But
no more pants. I can't handle it.
I'd rather see a one leg.
Right? You've got me wishing for a death rattle.
I did love the first pant, but now there's been so many more
so
pants.
much pant, bitch.
It's a lot of pants, Lorelai. And that doesn't even make sense because your name is River. You can't wear pants in a river. They'll get wet.
Yeah, you'll drown.
Okay, now Victoria Shakespeare, she was showing who she was.
She was giving her story.
She was giving her story. I don't remember the name of it, but it was like a character.
The thingy.
Yeah. And then she was showing her Latina flair with this gorgeous dress.
Brazil.
And then she was showing how much she loved Britney Spears.
Because Britney Spears saved her life.
Much like Lorelai in the pants, it's a lot of Britney Spears. I'm not as mad at this because Britney is gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean,
she looks like her.
This is the third time that she's brought up Britney Spears, and I get it. One of my favorite things about Twitter is Bible Girls' love of Britney Spears. It keeps me coming back. But the third time, I don't know. I was just like, okay. She looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things, too, when you're doing the reveal, I don't want to have to hear your voiceover to understand what's going on. And I felt like you needed the voiceover to understand what was happening.
Yeah. Her future look was fish. I thought it was kind of pretty.
Yeah, but then why did she write?
Yes, she did that last time, too. I didn't say it.
This is me. I can't.
The writing on the body, if it just looks like you wrote it, I don't want that.
I don't want your handwriting on your body on a drag runway. We got it. The look gave us no gender. The look gave us non-binary.
William Shakespeare was a writer, so maybe it's just kind of branding. But even then, like, do a feather quill. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what was missing.
And her look that she made, I gotta be honest, I loved it.
It was cute.
I thought it was so weird.
It reminded me of Selena's bodysuit and then the little headpiece.
It looked like a superhero. I thought it was
well made.
I thought it was cute.
Yeah.
Kelly Hilton.
The message, incredible.
Beautiful.
I loved it. I think that's one of the things I love the most about Kelly. She is so vocal. She is speaking out on issues that need to be talked about, and she does it with such passion and also with such love. I just simply adore her, and this message was well received by the judges. It brought them to tears, and I love that. The individual elements, though, as outfits, were not for me. Like the coat that had, again, her handwriting on it.
Yeah.
Into just kind of a simple sequin dress. However, she had an extra reveal, and that I liked.
Yeah.
That I was really excited about.
Yeah.
And her long hair, and that was great.
Well, that's one thing about her reveal that I liked that I don't think I got from anyone else was during the second and the third look, it was a complete transformation. Like all black to all white, and then the blonde hair to red hair was kind of like, whoa, when'd she do that?
Yeah,
that was kind of cool. That was cool. That's a good reveal to me.
And she performs the fuck out of these looks on the runway.
I loved her second look though. Her future look.
Oh
this
my
wig,
God.
This makeup.
The
Excuse
wig,
me.
Listen, the
Excuse
wig.
me.
Yes, the wig and the makeup fucking killed me. I don't love the gold bodysuit kind of thing, but everything else was so gorgeous. I didn't mind it.
Yeah, I was like too busy looking at everything else.
Yeah.
And then her final look, she made this cool over thing. I thought it was so beautiful. I wanted to look at it more.
I wish she had just kept it on. I wish she'd left it on, please.
But I don't hate the under thing either. I think it's pretty.
I did not love the under thing, but I did, again, same thing with like her first look. I loved the message of it. You know, she's like, I want to do body positivity. I wanted to show myself off, and that I absolutely adore. But I have to say, the little things she made in front of it, I thought looked cool as hell. So I was really bummed that she immediately took it off. I was like, wait, come down here.
Yeah, I want to see that. Well, we did see Kelly and Pandora do a double win, which I think is well deserved.
I think it is. It really is.
I love it. And we got another bottom for Victoria Shakespeare and Lorelai Rivers. And this time we do say goodbye to Victoria Shakespeare. But she had such a great...
Shakespeare's. More than one.
Shakespeare's. I'm so sorry.
Oh, God. So that is it. We've caught up.
Woo! Woo! Damn.
Okay. All right. Well, we got to get out of here because we got like 3 more episodes to film. So if you enjoyed that, we will be back next week. I don't know with what country, but we'll be back. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and, of course, the notification bell.
And join us on Patreon. Patreon.com/IMHO the show.
Also, we are both on Cameo. So if you want a message from us to a loved one, a hated one, or both, it is a fair.
Yes. Or if you would like a Shameo, go ahead and order one of those by going to IMHOtheshow.com.
All our merch is at dragqueenmerch.com. Goodbye. We did it. We did it.
Germany.
Okay. Gotta be real. Taking a few weeks off from Germany, I came back, watched it all this morning.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot how much I miss these girls.
I like it.
I really
do like
love
Germany.
this series.
Here's the thing. 2 things can be true at once.
Yeah.
One thing that can be true is that it's hard to watch these because you have to pay attention. You can't multitask and do
Right.
other things.
It's so much.
But it's really, really enjoyable.
Yeah.
I love seeing these girls. I love seeing what they do.
There was a moment where I was sitting is the opposite of standing, on the couch, and Curtis was like, "Are you just gonna keep watching Drag Race?" I was like, "Yeah, I gotta watch 3 episodes." And then I'm sitting there watching, and I'm like, wait, this is my job. I get to watch this really fun show with these like fun girls that I'm loving getting to know. That's cool. And that's all thanks to you. Thank you so much, everybody. You've changed my life. I don't want to cry. Anyway, yeah, I just loved it. I mean, obviously, I knew you texted me before I saw the episode, but you were like, uh-oh, Snatch Game with like a sad face or a mad face. And I was like, Nikita. I know.
Yeah.
I knew it was Nikita.
What?
I could feel it. I could feel it in my bones.
Yeah.
I just adored her. And I'm holding on to the hope that her ball looks were really good. They were. They just were. I know they were.
Well, of
We
course
didn't
they
see 'em.
were.
We didn't
She
see 'em.
didn't go home because she had bad looks.
She went home because she did not
She
jump
had-
up on the desk. Okay? And
Yeah.
Nikita, next time,
Look, and
get up there.
Who would, you know what? I did a show once where I was a swing. And that means I was an understudy for multiple people. And the show was called Disney's Beauty and the Beast Junior. When I went on, I had to jump up on the bar, which was like a desk. It was a very tall desk. It was
Right,
a
right,
bar.
right.
And I had to dance. Actually, it was in the Shakespeare Theater on Navy Pier. Victoria Shakespeare jumped on the desk. Cinematic parallels.
Yeah.
I had to be a gargoyle. One of the guys was a gargoyle. And so when I went on for him, I had to be the gargoyle. And a gargoyle is just like a head and a gray like morph suit.
That's very vulnerable.
It was very vulnerable. I also had to be, you know, in Beauty and the Beast, the old guy that's like the asylum guy, he's like really old and scary.
No.
And he's like, I don't remember his line, but he does like,
He goes, I'm old.
crazy old Maurice or whatever.
Oh, sure.
And I had to do that, and the director was like, oh, she did that to me. She was like,
She knew.
well, I was the swing. I wasn't the part.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
People got to sit on her, and she would just swing them back and forth.
I did do the Beast Double. Gargoyle was
You
also
did?
Beast Double. So Beast Double, in the end, when he's transforming it back
Yeah.
into human, Beast Double flies up into the air, but only in one point on the harness up here. So whenever I would do it, I would inevitably like go towards the back, and you couldn't see my face at all.
That's nice.
Oopsies.
Well, we don't need to see your face. You're the swing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to swing into the next episode. See you next week.
Bye.